You wake up tired. The day feels busy from the first minute. Classes, work, messages, scrolling, and suddenly, it's night. You ask yourself one question. Where did the time go? But here's the truth. Time didn't disappear. It leaked. Not because you're lazy, not because you're incapable, but because your brain was never in control. This video is not about hustling harder. It's about understanding how your brain actually works, so you can stop feeling busy and start making real progress. Most people try to manage time with planners, apps, and schedules, but they fail, again and again. Why? Because time is not the problem. Your mental state is. A distracted brain cannot focus. An overstimulated brain avoids effort. An exhausted brain seeks comfort. So no matter how perfect your plan looks, if your nervous system is chaotic, your day will collapse. Real time management begins inside your brain, with focus, energy, and emotional regulation. Fix the brain first, time will follow. This is where neuroscience comes in. Andrew Huberman explains that productivity isn't about motivation, it's about biology. Your brain follows rhythms. Your focus rises and falls in predictable cycles. Your dopamine system decides whether you act or procrastinate. Huberman's method doesn't rely on willpower. It aligns your work with how the brain naturally functions. No hype, no shortcuts, just science. Once you understand this framework, time stops feeling like an enemy and starts feeling like a tool. Your brain is not designed for endless focus. It works in 90-minute focus cycles called ultradian rhythms. For about 90 minutes, your brain can enter deep concentration. After that, performance drops fast. The mistake? People push through. The Huberman rule is simple. One task, one goal, 90 minutes. No multitasking, no notifications, no distractions. Then you stop. Not because you're lazy, but because recovery is part of focus. Respect the cycle, and your productivity multiplies. Every action you take is controlled by dopamine. Scroll early, motivation drops later. Easy pleasure first, hard work feels impossible. That's why mornings matter. When you check your phone first thing, you spike dopamine without effort. Your brain learns, why work when pleasure is free? Huberman's rule: delay dopamine. Do the hard task first, then reward yourself. This trains your brain to associate effort with pleasure. Discipline isn't forced, it's conditioned. Control dopamine timing and discipline becomes automatic. Your brain is sharpest in the morning. Cortisol rises naturally, alertness increases, focus is highest. This is not the time for emails, scrolling, or noise. This is the time for your most important work. One meaningful task, deep focus, zero distractions. When you win the morning, the rest of the day follows. But if you waste the morning, you spend the entire day chasing focus. Protect your mornings like your future depends on it, because it does. Most people think breaks mean scrolling. They're wrong. Scrolling is stimulation, not recovery. Your brain needs low dopamine breaks to reset. Walking, stretching, breathing, sunlight. These calm the nervous system and restore focus naturally. Huberman explains, if you don't allow recovery, your brain forces it through procrastination, fatigue, and distraction. Real discipline includes rest. Work deeply, recover intentionally. That balance is what creates sustainable success. Here's a simple structure. Morning, deep, meaningful work. Midday, lighter tasks, meetings, admin, study review. Evening, learning, reflection, planning. Night, low stimulation. No intense screens. Prepare the brain for sleep. This isn't rigid, it's biological alignment. When your tasks match your energy levels, life feels calmer, focus feels easier, progress feels natural. You stop fighting time and start flowing with it. Before, busy, anxious, always behind. After, calm, focused, intentional. Nothing magical changed, no extra hours appeared, only alignment. The same 24 hours used with awareness. When your brain is regulated, decisions become clearer, confidence increases, momentum builds. You stop reacting to life and start directing it. That's the real transformation. Not more hustle, more control. You don't need more time. You need better timing. Time management is not a personality trait. It's a biological skill. When you work with your brain, not against it, focus becomes natural, discipline becomes easier, life becomes clearer. Start small. One focused block, one delayed reward, one intentional morning. Master your brain, and time will stop slipping away. Your future isn't built by rushing. It's built by alignment.